Hello everyone, I'm Kim with Kim's Wood Decor. I hope everybody's having a great Thursday. Today we are making the Patriotic wooden gnome shelf sitter. Hey Alyssa, how are you? I'm making the Patriotic wooden gnome shelf sitter today. Are you on break again? Every time I go on, you're on break. I have the lemonade one, and we have a watermelon one, and there is a strawberry one. You're in between. Are you busy today? We're gonna separate these guys out. So with the body, I am painting his body. I'm going to do red, white, and blue. He does come in the 3 layers of the 1/4-inch wood, which when you glue them all together becomes a shelf sitter, becomes 3/4 of an inch, and stands on his own. So we're not going to need to do anything with the middle layer. The back layer, I'm just going to stain the back of it with a baby white. And then the top layer, most of it's getting covered, but not all of it. So the body itself, I'm going to do Pool Blue by Craft Smart. I want a light blue, even though it's red, white, and blue for the Patriotic. So I'm going to get that going real quick. And we're just going to dab that on with the paint sponges. The makeup sponges, not the paint sponges. And I really just want the body because the head's going to be covered by his hat here. So I'm really only going to go up through there, and ultimately we've got his mustache and his nose. But we're going to get him because he's going to need 2 coats. So no sense on wasting your paint or time. I hope you're having a better day today, Alyssa. Hey Sam, how are ya? We're doing the Patriotic Gnome Shelf Sitter today. And you really don't have to worry about if you end up getting any of the paint in the score lines, because that's just really a guide for his hands and the flag he's holding. Let me put you down a little more. You don't need to see my face. How's your day, Sam? Did you have your little cat nap today yet, or are you ready to do that? So there's the Pool Blue. Now I'm going to do white. White I want to do, and I use the Deco Art Americana Snow Titanium White. That's my go-to white. With the white, I want to do his beard, or his mustache actually, his mustache. And then we're gonna paint some lines in the flag, and then every other line in his hat, because we're gonna go red, white in his hat. Hey Stacy, how are you after this live? We're doing the Patriotic Gnome Shelf Sitter today. I was preparing for the Halloween later. Are you all ready for that later, Sam, the Halloween? And how are you today, Stacy? Stacy, did you try your markers yet? So we've got him. And then we're going to do every other on his hat. Busy with work. Do you work from home, Stacy? guess. That's nice that you're able to do that. Sam does too. I'm gonna get that. And then we've got this one here. I put my dryer on before I came in here and I shouldn't have. I hope you all don't hear my squeaking. And then we're going to flip it upside down and do the other side. Oh my God, that dryer's awful. Can you all hear it? If you can hear it, I can go shut it off. Got that, and we'll do one more color. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad you don't hear it because it's driving me crazy. At least y'all can't hear it. Did you guys get anything painted that you got from me at all? I'd love to see it. And then we've got the red. The red, my go-to is Deco Art Americana True Red. I forgot my water. I need my little paintbrush actually for this, for the white in here. So we can go red, white, real quick here. Everybody's Halloween event designs are so cute today. Can't wait to see the rest of them. You haven't had time yet. I know the feeling. Me going live pushes me to finish some things up, which is a wonderful thing. And some people can do it and relax at night in front of the TV, but I can't do that. I'm waiting for you to try those markers, Stacy. I want to see what you think about them. I love them. For your dots and dashes. I was actually thinking about getting a few more colors so that I have some more choices instead of the red and the black for dots and dashes on white or something like that when I can't use the white but want to color coordinate and want something other than the black. And let's see if we need any touch-ups on our hat here while I have the brush out. And there's a lot of good markers out there you can use. And my suggestion would be to make sure that you get an acrylic paint marker if you're going to try to use markers. Because I found that if you use water base, they tend to bleed. And I'm thinking, not that I'm correct, I don't know, but my thinking is that you have a water brush marker as well to blend. Hey Janine, how are you? So I'm thinking thank you for joining us. That is why it tends to bleed a little bit more. And your acrylic paint markers will dry and then it kind of seals it where you can't like spread them. So if you do get markers, make sure they're an acrylic paint marker, not a water-based marker. She reminds me of Dr. Seuss with the different colors. So there we go. Let's put another coat on the mustache here. You went to the wrong group, Janine? What group? Did you go to Live Sales and Crafting down south and forget it was my wood group time? At least you were looking for me. That's a positive, right? Hey, at least I'm live in the right group. Remember the time nobody could find me and I was in the wrong group? I was in my personal page and not my business page. And then I thought for sure Facebook did something wrong and I re-recorded it. I recorded it again, my sale, and then I figured out, oh, the other one's still there. It was just on my personal page. Oh, well, life happens, right? Nobody's perfect. We're all human. Yes, my main business page. Yep, I went on my main business page. Whatever it was wrong. Could have been it. Yep. Whatever it was the wrong place that I went to. Then I blame Facebook. It wasn't even Facebook's fault. But that's okay because there's plenty of times it is their fault, right? And then my internet's been going off and on today. I'm like, oh, don't do this today to me. No way. Considering last week I couldn't go on because I was at the dentist. I had a little dental emergency, so I had to go to the dentist. But we're all good. I'm going to do a second coat real quick of this pool blue on the gnome body. So then we'll be done with him. At least his body part. Oh, you did. That's what you did on my main business. Oh, Janine. But you also have a migraine today, so you're excused. It's okay. It's hard to think and concentrate when you have that migraine, for sure. So we've got that there. I want that to dry because I'm going to try something a little different on the edges today, and I want that to be dry when I do my blue. The nose and the hands, any beige is good. I use the Warm Beige by Deco Art Americana. And even if you wanted to leave it plain and leave it raw wood, you could do that as well. I've seen people do that. I do like to give it the skin color myself, but you can leave it plain as well. Okay, now the red. The red, like I showed you, was the True Red by Deco Art Americana. I'm going to do the red in the Every Other for the Dr. Seuss hat, and then the red in the flag, and then I think that's it with that, with the red. So let's get my paintbrush back. Maybe we can get it all off with the wipes. Y'all, if you have not checked out these birdhouses Janine is doing, oh my God, they are the cutest things. With all these attachments on it, you have to go check them out. And she's doing such a great job painting them. They are so adorable. Before my live today, I had to run to McDonald's real quick. I had points expiring, and I wanted one of their huge iced coffees. So I got me a caramel iced coffee. Large, of course, so I'll be... I figured, I have a busy day. I go live again at 5 o'clock on my business page for live sales and crafting down south for our Halloween event. So I'm like, yeah, I can use the pick-me-up. So I went and got that today. So meanwhile, I'm doing laundry in between. I'm cutting wood. I'm just, it's, you know, nonstop. Which is a good thing, but... But I tell you, I was not going to let no points expire. Not happening. You earn those free points for free stuff, and yeah. We went into New York one time, and my daughter introduced my husband to, and they don't have it anymore. It was a limited supply thing. Chips Ahoy Blizzard. Oh my gosh. he was hooked on it. They were delicious. And then, of course, they got rid of it, and he was all bummed out, but not a blizzard. That's it. It's not called a blizzard at McDonald's. It's called, what, a flurry, a McFlurry. But, oh, it was delicious. And, of course, you know, you get used to it and you love it, and then they take it away and you don't have it anymore. But my daughter told him about it, and he's like, what? I didn't hear about that. She's like, yeah, we gotta go try it. Tried it, and he was hooked. And the reason I was saying Dairy Queen is he tried getting it at Dairy Queen one day, and they're like, yeah, we don't have that. He's like, well, you should. That really reminds me of Dr. Seuss, y'all. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'll probably get my video taken down for saying the Dr. Seuss. Because you know that's trademarked and you're not allowed to say any of that. Because they're listening, y'all. You know, they're listening. Just like you can't have music. I think that's crazy too. But you can do a reel to music and stories and all that. It makes no sense to me. But I'm not the one that makes the rules, right? Let me clean this off. I got some of my black edge on there. Hey, Robin, how are you? We're doing the Patriotic Shelf Sitter today. This is an oldie but a goodie. I wanted to get this one done today. Thanks for joining. How are you doing today? Did you get any boxes unpacked today? Hopefully. I hate moving and packing and unpacking. And then especially with owning a business. When do you have time? All right, we've got that. Again, reminds me of the, you know what? We're just going to say DS. And we're going to do a second coat on this real quick. I know. And I don't like the markers. Sorry, y'all. It goes by quick, though. I'm still jealous of your whole barn there, Robin. I wish. But then you know what would happen? My husband would take it over, and I wouldn't get it. But that is, your whole house is gorgeous. I'm very happy for you. Congratulations. All right, there we go. That was quick, wasn't it? Haven't unpacked. You're finishing up lunch. Well, at least you've got all that unpacked. Dishes and all that, right? I think I still, I don't, in New York, I'm used to having an attic and a basement. At least a full basement. And here, I have no attic. I have no basement. I have no big garage. My husband's garage burnt down. So it's like I had to get a storage unit. And it's a pain in the you-know-what to go and try to get something when you need it. I miss all that. You take it for granted, you know? And then I'm here and I'm like, what do you mean there's no basement? Are y'all crazy or what? Now, the only blue I'm really doing in this dark blue is the flag part right here. And then I'm going to try something different with this dark blue on the edges. Your internet is wonky. Mine was going in and out today too, Janine. Uh-oh. That's not good. I ended up switching my phone over to my phone internet because I was afraid that I was going to lose service when I was on my live. And I love this blue for 4th of July. It is Ceramicoat navy blue, and it is in a matte. And I wanted to tell you guys, be careful, because if you grab a gloss or a satin or an outdoor paint, the color does vary. I found that out the hard way. But the color does vary. So this is the matte. The blue didn't have this like bluish funny undertone that I like for 4th of July that I was painting with the other day. And I'm like, well, what the heck is going on? And then it dawned on me that I had the satin, and it really made a difference on the way the color was, which I didn't think it would, but it did. So anyhow, I think there's still boxes here that if they did not burn in the fire, there's still a few of them that I have that I just moved to the storage unit because I never unpacked them. But it's like, well, if I never unpacked it and I don't need it, I'm not missing it, maybe, should just toss it out, right? That's like my ribbon. I want to destash ribbon, but then I go to open it and destash, and I'm like, oh, I can't get rid of this yet. I like it too much. And it sits in a box. And am I using it? Heck no. But I don't want to get rid of it. But I should. Oh, good, my dryer's stopping. If you heard that squeaking, I'm sorry. But it's stopping now. So now I usually take the baby wipe and I will go over my edges, y'all. If y'all know, I'll take the baby wipe. Let me just get this off of here. See how it's got that little undertone of that color that I really like for St. Patrick's Day. So what I would usually do is I would dunk my baby wipe it off, and go along the edges. But I'm going to try something new today. I was going through my scrapbook stuff because I pulled a box out from my storage unit. And I'm done with these. And I found the little daubers like this. So I'm going to try the finger dauber on the edge for the blue to see if I like it, opposed to doing the baby wipe method to give it a little bit of detail. We'll see, right? What's it gonna... And look at that. I love that. I love it. It's so much easier. And you can put more, do a little less. This is so much easier than that baby wipe. Look at that. Isn't that too cute with the little finger dauber? I like it. We're sticking with it, y'all. We're sticking with it. I like them. And I have to try to stop putting out so much paint. I try to do a little bit, and I always waste paint. So then when I'm done with my lives, I'm like, okay, what else do I have around here that I can do really quick with this leftover paint so I don't waste it? Hey, Jamie, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. So I'm not real good with paintbrushes and edging, so I always use the baby wipes. So I don't know if you saw, Jamie, but I used the little finger dauber. I used a little finger dauber and went along the edge and did the edges, and it was so much easier. Because me and a paintbrush for going along the edge, nah, doesn't work. I'm not very well at it. I don't do very well at it. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Now we've got yellow. I'm doing yellow for the stars, which will be one, two, three, four. I like Sunny Day for my stars by Apple Barrel. Sunny Day. And we're just going to dunk it in the cap. It's going up to 88 here today, y'all. How's the weather by you? I'm going to leave that there. And then we're going to do black. And any old black. I tend to get the Apple Barrel black, the matte, the jet black. For some reason, I like that black. It's not thick or anything, but I do like it. And we're going to do black on his feet. And the little brim that goes in front. And then I'm going to just do a little bit more on this blue here that came through when it dried. heck is hurt? There we go. I'm going to get a new baby wipe. And I am going to take, see, I don't want to try the dabber yet for this, but I'm going to let that dry a little bit more first. I'm going to take a little bit of the natural and go along his beard here on the inside. Picked up the black. You love the light blue? Thank you, Sam. That's that pool blue by Craftsmart. And then I'm going to do a little bit of this just on the edge of the white here a little bit. And then the bottom here. I want the centers white, but I wanted the edges just a little bit different. Just on the white, not the red there. With that baby white. And we've got that. And then we've got that. Now with the new finger dauber, I'm going to go, let me put one more coat on this black first. Yes, I saw it. I commented on it. What was, because my homepage doesn't allow posts. I wonder if I can fix that. Sam, can I fix that? My homepage doesn't allow other people to post. It might just be a setting. Let me go in and see if it's a setting, because you were talking about it. I would love for everybody to see those. They were amazing. They were so cute. I would have never thought to do that with the chicken wings. And they fit on there just perfect. Did you make the chicken wings out of a mold, Jamie? Because you did a really good job. They were really cute. Okay, so now I'm going to let this dry a little, the black. Meanwhile, we'll glue this guy on. We will glue on this right here. Play Code 3 you got them from? They are really cute. Are they true to life size? Are they smaller? It was a little bit hard to tell, but I loved them. Did somebody want them special, or? They were really cute. And you know what I forgot to do, y'all? My marker. So now I have to be careful. My edging. do my hat real quick. And I remember to take my pictures today, y'all. I always forget to take my raw picture of the wood before I paint it. Not always, but there's been a lot of times that I do. And I remember today because I want to get this posted on my Etsy, but I wanted a picture of my unfinished wood as well first. So, and then the nose. Oh, I have to do the back too. I'm going to stain the back with a baby white method with black because I have the black feet, and with the red, white, and blue, I really just want it the black. So I'm going to finish this, and then I'll stain the back with, well, do the baby white method on the back with black. We had to drill the wings at an angle so they didn't tip the ant over. That's funny. It worked though, right? They were really cute. That's the other thing I'm posting today too, are all those ants. I'm gonna wait on that. Okay, so again, if you don't remember which is the front and the back, my fronts always have a pinkish tinge to them. My back has a yellowish tinge to them. The middle one we're not doing anything with because it's going to be hidden, so we're just doing the back. So I'm going to take a baby wipe and just stain real quick the back of it with the baby wipe method. And this dries really fast too. But being 4th of July and whatnot, I really just wanted it to be black on the back. And then I will go over my edges like I've done with the other ones, but the edges of these with black as well to keep that black theme. I was debating, honestly, almost to do blue, that dark blue on the back of it, which would have been really cute too. They're just in your Etsy shop. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. And next week is Teacher Appreciation Week, I guess. Yeah, I'm making a mess of this mustache. You know what that means, right? I'm going to have to go over it again. What the heck? I don't know what I had on it, but I'm making a mess. Making a mess. Yeah, and my alcohol was in here and I took it out. Not the drinking kind either. Wishful thinking, but no. Let's get this back on here. And I don't think McDonald's counts. Alrighty then. Now we can put the hat on. I'm going to put the middle piece on. And I always like to wipe it off on the paper first. Get it to stand up so it lines up. And then press it together. Look at how pretty that dark blue looks on that light blue for the body. And then we're going to glue the back one on. I'm going to try to fix that, Jamie, and see. So you can post pictures. That was on my business page, the Kim's Gifts and Decor. I'm going to do one more coat of this white again. Move my stars. I hit it with black. Somehow it was on my white. Now the feet, I'm going to take another dabber and then do the same thing. Get some of it off and just go over the tips of the shoes. Look at how easy. Isn't that so easy? And look at how cute. And then I'm going to go on the top edge of the little front of the shoe there. And it's a lot easier than that baby white method. Isn't that cute? And then you can wash these out if you need to. If you don't use a lot, you can just leave them and then keep using them again. So we're going to put his mustache on. And then his nose. And we have his feet. have our stars. And you could do a white star if you wanted to, but I just wanted to pull in the yellow a little bit. Make it a little different. Yellow. So we've got our little guy, and then we just need our dots and dashes. Do a few of those real quick, and then we'll be done. But I really like this pool blue and then the darker blue on the edges to pull it in. So I need to do my dots and dashes, and then after that, just my edges. I'm going to edge it with the black, which you don't need to watch me do, but I will do the dots and dashes with y'all. Yellow makes it pop. Yeah, I think so too. It just needed something different because of the white with the red and white and then the white beard. I like that little bit of yellow as well. Thank you. What do I tell y'all now always not to do? Did you see? I shook it with the top off and got it all over. Go figure. 3 different sizes with that. I think that's all I'm going to put. And then we have our dots and dashes, and that's a 1 millimeter. Let me put a little bit on the top. Yeah. All right. And there we have them. We have our Patriotic Gnome shelf sitter. Sits on his own, makes it 3/4 of an inch, and then the accessories are 1/8 of an inch. So there we go. And there's the sides, and I am just going to go around it with the black, and then I did the back black instead of the brown. So there we have it. Thank you all for joining me today, and I will see you all for the Halloween event on my business page at 5 o'clock. So thank you. Have a good one. And thanks for joining me. Bye, y'all.